Welcome. Or should I say welcome back? Your boy HerbalRemedyS is here. Fat, happy, bearded, unkempt. I'm just out here looking like a fucking hairy, fat Mexican who just got across the border. I'm trying to find a job. Oh no, there's Trump. He's after me. You gotta run. All right. I don't know where that came from, but hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Am I supposed to say that in the beginning or at the end? Should I just do both and then have a little animation at the bottom right there? Questions. Anyway, I have a fucking hell of a video for you today. We're going to be going through the poorest region of America. Now, this all comes to us from the YouTube channel of Peter Santinello. Shoot him a subscribe if you get the chance. But we are going to the poorest region of America, which I'm pretty sure it's Appalachia. I don't know. Let's find out.
What a different America out here.
If I cruise up some of the hollers.
You think that's a good idea?
Did he just call it a holler? I think he called it a holler.
You lost him again!
A lot of people don't understand that if it wasn't for coal mines, a lot of these people around here would be starving to death.
Feels like everybody picked up and left.
If I was there, I'd
came from a long
probably
line
leave too.
of drug users. I will be the first in my family to hold a college degree.
Are you the grandma of the holler?
I guess.
Massive hit to a community like this.
I want to show people that we are more than just drugs and coal mining.
We work hard, we support our families.
Man, that is something that if you have a reputation,
We are more than just drugs and coal mining.
if you're just drugs and coal mines, if that's your reputation, like you got some work to do, bruh. Because that's a hard reputation to get. It's like, have you heard of that one place? Just drugs and coal mines out there. Like, what? Well, I guess they kind of go hand in hand. You're on drugs, so you coal mine 24/7, which then allows you to get more money to buy drugs, which you can then coal mine for 24/7, and then the cycle repeats itself until you eat.
We work hard, we support our families, and we don't let nobody step in between that.
This place got me a little emotional. Good morning, guys. Here in Bluefield.
Oh, so this is Bluefield, West Virginia. I think WV is West Virginia. Where else would it be?
West Virginia.
Yep.
And today we have quite an adventure we're going on, driving through the south side of West Virginia, all the way over to Kentucky. And this is known, arguably, is one of the most impoverished places in the country. Now, this is former coal country. The industry was booming at one time. It's retracted quite a bit. Many people have left, but some have stayed. So today we're gonna get far out as we can, into the sticks, to meet the locals, ask the question.
I'm sorry, but this is some really white shit. This is some really caucus activities right here. It's a very caucus little series of events. It's like, I don't know. I feel like as a black man, I couldn't do this. Just go to the fucking poorest, whitest part of America. I'm gonna go as far as I can. They're gonna find me swinging somewhere from a rope or burned alive. I feel like this is the kind of spot where they burn crosses into things. You know what I mean?
And learn from them and get a better understanding of what this region is like. Let's do this. Here we are in McDowell County, and so this is the poorest county in West Virginia. 25,600 is the average family income.
$25,000 a year? That's nothing.
See, a lot of these people have moved out. You have the coal truck here. Looks like an old school, Switchback Elementary School. So these trucks right here have brought out tons and tons of coal. And since a lot of that coal has declined, well, this is what happens to the towns. These were once thriving, busy storefronts, people walking around. You got great homes up here above. I'm sure those were like the managers, the coal mines. You can see a lot of these homes, just nature coming back, taking them over.
Wait a second, that was a house?
Back, taking them.
Yeah, look. Damn, they just let this whole house get eaten. Like it's in the fucking Amazon.
Over. Got a little grocery deli. It's like a jungle out here. These forests, very lush.
I don't know if it's a good idea to be walking around with a camera that's more expensive than most people's cars in that area. But, you know, maybe it's just me.
Very peaceful. Very closed. To this old place here. Looks like it's been around forever. A staple of the community. Pictures of families, people from the town, I'm sure. Oh, that's too bad. But what a different America out here. Look at this architecture, some beautiful buildings. What town is this?
This is the town of Kimber.
How long have you lived here?
It'll be 4 years. This thing's
150 fucking people, bruh. There were more people in my goddamn school than in this town.
I moved here for work.
Cole?
Yes.
You don't think this video is gonna make 100 million?
I don't think so. Maybe if I was 6'5", 260 pounds full of muscle, maybe. What's up, Clarence? Hey, Kitty. You all right? I'm doing good, thank you, T. And that's my neighbor. He's T. You 76 yet?
I'm 77.
77.
He's 77. You 76. So, but did you hear that? You all right? He was like literally checking up, like, who's this dude with the camera?
Yeah.
Peep
That's
that.
my neighbor. I'm doing good, thank you, T.
What's up, Clarence?
Hey, Kitty.
You all right?
I'm doing good, thank you, T.
Best believe if he would have said something else, that 77-year-old would have came out with a fucking chopper. Maybe not a chopper, but he would have probably did something.
And that's my neighbor. T, you 76 yet?
I'm 77.
77.
77.
This gentleman is making a video
Making a video?
of this area.
About Appalachia.
Come on over,
You want to jump in, T? T's got stories, I can tell.
His name is Fred Johnson, and his wife's school children, she's a teacher.
Okay.
Nickname of T. Is the story.
Yeah, that's right. How you doing? You
Good.
T
Good
for
T.
teacher.
Nah, it's a rental truck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Your name?
Peter Santinello.
Peter Santinello. Well, nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too, T.
You won't find a better man than T.
I don't know.
T's the best man in town, or all of McDowell County?
I'd say in all McDowell County.
Thank you, Clarence. Thank
T,
you, man.
did you grow up here?
No, I grew up in Tazewell, Virginia.
So how's McDowell County?
It's good. It's good. It's a nice, wonderful place to live. People are friendly. Everybody's friendly down here. You don't meet a stranger.
Yeah.
You know, if anybody can help you, they'll help you. If you're sitting on the side of the road at night and got a flat tire, they'll stop and change it. Or if they can't change it, they'll bring you home. Because we had a flood here back in 2001, 2002, and a lady from Bluefield worked at the Welch Hospital. And the water was up all the way through there, and she got to the end of town, and somebody called me, and I went down and got her and brought her up, and she spent the night with us, me and my wife. I let her stay with me, so I didn't know her from Adam.
So a lot of old school values out here.
Old school values, a lot.
What about the younger generation?
They're gone.
They're leaving. They're leaving town?
They're leaving town, and the one.
Yes, bruh. Because look at what's around. The fucking trees are growing through the houses in some parts. I mean, there's nothing left. You know what I mean?
That are here, they don't really care about anything. They just, most of them's on drugs.
Really?
Really,
Drug
most of
problem
them
is
drug problem.
prevalent here.
God damn it. Now I feel attacked. Fine. Shut up. Triggered. I'm triggered.
Yeah.
So from my understanding, talking to some locals, it's either people are on drugs or people are super hardworking. There's like no in between.
no
It's
in
like you got
between.
2 different groups, right?
Right, that's right. 2 different groups. Mostly everybody around here is elderly, except Clarence.
I'm 60 and I'm not elderly.
Well,
Yeah.
T's 77 and looking like you're about to play some hoops and dunk the ball.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I used to in my day. I did in my day, but old age catches up with you.
Eventually.
Eventually, old age catches up with you.
Did you ever work in the mines, T?
No, I was an electrical motor repairman.
Okay.
I worked in that job for 43 years. We repaired mining motors, steel mill motors.
Yep.
I've been, I guess, just about all over the world working on different motors and stuff.
What do you mean, be careful going to Harlan County? Why?
On the road. There's a bunch of drunks on the road on the weekend. This is 4th of July weekend. You got to watch out for the young folks.
Okay, what about if I cruise up some of the hollers, like just randomly up some of the hollers?
A holler is a narrow, sheltered valley between 2 hillsides where people live. A narrow, sheltered valley.
You think that's a good idea? Or just depends the one I go up?
It depends on the one you go up.
Okay.
It really depends. 'Cause you
Some
might-
of the hollers are real bad too.
Right.
I mean, the roads and
Yeah, the roads are real bad, even though you got a forward. You know what they call this, McDowell County? They call it the patch.
I feel like they're not saying something too. They're like, the roads are real bad and the people are motherfuckers too. Like, I honestly feel like you go up the wrong holler, you ain't coming back. It's like, ooh, you got a pretty shiny head now, don't you?
So could I fit into the patch, no problem?
Yeah.
No problem. You fit in.
Yeah, you got a pretty shiny head. You know what we gonna do to that head, boy? And then they gonna fucking... It's not gonna be too much funny after that. Are there really country songs talking about smoking meth? Like we talk about smoking weed in our raps? Yeah, I got home and then I lit my crack pipe.
Just gotta put a little of that on.
That's all. Just a little bit of personality
do
and
it.
attitude, you'll be fine.
I'll be your neighbor, Mr. T. Pretty much everyone's involved with the coal industry here. There is a tourism industry starting with side-by-sides and people getting out on these trails here. But as you can see, even the Walmart is in business.
I don't think that's a back.
A
Oh,
massive hit to a community like this.
they closed
In the town I was staying in, Bluefield, if I wanted to get groceries, the best place was the Walmart. You want to get an avocado, you want to get probably the most fresh fruits and vegetables outside of a garden, it was Walmart. And so when you have it go away in a community like this, I mean, we're sort of entering, I think we'll get into it today, sort of food desert territory where it's a far way to get pretty much all your staples. You know, outside of mini marts and chips and sugar drinks and whatnot. Very interesting story I was told yesterday by a local. And he told me back in the day with the coal mining companies, the miners would be paid in scripts, which was their own currency. Each coal mining company had their own currency. The catch was you'd have to go to the equivalent of the Walmart back then, which was a massive general store, depending on the mine, where you'd buy your food, your clothing, whatever you needed, you'd buy there. But you could not take that currency and go anywhere else with it. You want to leave town, you want to go off to the coast on a vacation with your family, forget about it. Your money only worked for the business that you worked for, which is insane.
That's crazy. That's like slavery almost. It's like you're working for goods instead of money. Damn, nobody's going to fucking school.
are in Welsh. This is the county seat. I'm guessing the biggest town here. And look at these buildings. Wow, look at this place. Looks like a massive old school up there. Wonder what it is now.
I could see one of the fucking creatures from like Stranger Things or Cloverfield just in this, just knocking over fucking trees. Bruh. What the? This is like a real deal forest. Like forest. Bruh.
Looks like a massive old school up there. Wonder what it is now. We have a jail down here. I think that's what that is.
God. They even had a basketball court. That's crazy.
I was told in the last town, one of the nicer homes there was sold for $25,000. So something like this is almost a giveaway at this point, I bet. Giveaway at this point, I bet.
City Watch salutes Philander Field Law, United States Army, grateful community. Oh, shit. It's just a, oh, that's nice. Philander Law. What? So is field short for philander? Because I thought philander meant, like, cheating. What the fuck was Phil doing? Phil was fucking the bitches, apparently.
Closed permanently, 3/13/23. The Panda Garden out of business. Everything pretty much vacant right now. Walk right down the center of the street here. Back in the day, you can see the boss looking over the workers.
God, that was such a fucked up scene. They're working so hard, face covered in shit. The fucking boss is just sitting there with his bow tie, like, yes, you shall pick the rocks with your bare hands. And they just stood there and took a picture. Like, he thought he was popping. He thought he was like, yeah, I got my bitches working.
Yeah, you can see the boss looking over the workers. Very, very hard work. This looks like an office or some sort of manufacturing.
The roof collapsed.
It just feels like everybody picked up and left. Very cool old building.
No roof.
I was told by a local the other day that these rivers just flowed black back in the day. Socialsecurity.gov. Now we got to meet some locals eventually, but I was told in these parts, and I can't confirm this at all, but roughly half the people are living off some sort of disability or food stamps or some government assistance, and half are working their butts off. Okay, the two guys up there.
When you say government
First
assistance,
two people
you
in
mean drugs?
town on the streets.
Because you didn't mention that.
Iraq from 05 to 06.
506.
Oh, he's definitely on drugs.
A lot of guys here were in the military.
My man here signed up, didn't get to go. Me and him went in,
Oh,
go in
man.
together.
These are definitely tweakers.
He had to clear some stuff up.
Were you sad that you couldn't go, or do you want to go?
Yeah, I wanted to go back.
Do you guys work in the mines?
Yeah, he worked mines.
I did. I don't anymore.
You don't anymore?
No. You ain't got time to spend no money, so I mean, you don't enjoy life. I mean, just ain't nothing enjoyable about it to me.
So a miner, how much are they working?
I would work 48 hours every week at least, but sometimes 60 hours, 60 plus hours.
And that's underground?
Yeah, underground.
For 60 hours?
60 hours a week.
What does that do to your sleep cycle?
It's terrible. You're always tired. You're walking around. You're a zombie most of the time, you know, so. It's not for me. Now, a lot of people it is for, but it's just not for me anymore.
I did a whole 3 weeks in the coal mine.
You did 3 weeks?
The whole 3 weeks.
What work did you like better, military or coal mine?
Oh, military, for sure.
Good brotherhood in the military?
Can't find it nowhere else.
What about the coal mine? Good brotherhood there?
I wasn't there long enough to know, but yeah, they do stick.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a brotherhood there. Everybody looks out for each other.
How about in Welsh right now? Is it a close community? People pretty
Yeah,
tight?
Yeah, it's pretty tight here. Everybody looks out for one another, you know.
You get out of here, this town, you know, everybody's so many different walks of life, but you get out of here, you got the hollers, you got families, they tight.
If you get in a holler, everybody knows everybody.
Oh yeah. You be a kid down there and get in trouble down here, time you get home, about 5 people done called your mama saying, hey, time you get there, they are waiting on you. Everybody knows everybody. It's not a good thing sometimes.
You know, I had a few friends telling me, don't come into this part of Appalachia. It's going to be super dangerous. People are going to be closed off. And everyone's been cool.
Oh, yeah.
Bruh, this motherfucker on the back doing push-ups on the truck is hella high right now. He's fucking on he's on an upper, meth, fucking speed. Is speed meth? I think speed might be meth. I don't know. He's on something.
Everybody, hey, people from out of town and stuff, we get it a lot, you know what I mean? Most of these people on these four-wheelers, side by side, they're from other states. They're not from here. They just come down here just to see the country and the mountains.
That's the new industry, huh? You got a bit of tourism out here?
Yeah,
that's helped these little stores really good.
Since they built that Hatfield-McCoy Trail, it's been mad people coming here from out of town. It's been crazy.
Why the bars here? Is there a lot of crime or no? Break-ins?
Not really. It's just this area right here.
Bruh, they are hella break-ins, all done by him and his crew. Not really a lot of crime. You should come on down to my holler and holler.
I guess probably in the early 2000s it was pretty rough, you know.
Okay.
But now everything's kind of calmed down, settled down, so there's not a lot of thieving and stuff like that now, but there used to be. That stuff's probably, that place that come in the 90s.
Okay.
Yeah,
so it's gotten better in that sense.
Oh yeah, it's gotten better and better and better. It just keeps getting better.
It keeps getting better? Yeah. Okay, cool.
I mean, the population is going down. Or you walk out here, every one of these streets would be full, and everybody, it'd be bumper to bumper, traffic.
Our generation, most of them left here.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I am 40.
So,
He's about
44.
Most of them left, so when...
All right, they look kind of good for 40, I'm not going to lie. I would have pegged these guys at like 30. The Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. Oh, bro, I've seen those. I've seen a little bit of that.
For trouble and I wanna get loud. Serve me up a drink.
Bruh.
And that's for real. I meant to kill that motherfucker. And he threw his hand up and I cut his thumb. And then I thought, damn, that's a big motherfucker if he gets a hold of me. So I stabbed him in the side. Oh, will people see this?
Don't say it.
Yeah.
Well, I do if they're going to say it.
Wait, what do you want?
Oh, I want Dennis to say it because I hate that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. Oh, then tell us, yeah.
I mean, I'm a people person. I can get along with the devil, but I hate that son of a bitch. Well, I hate him.
Tell us why you hate him.
Because he put me through hell. Got all my shit set. He caused my family a bunch of bullshit. Come in between my family.
You little bony bastard, you know, and Brandon's daddy had passed on.
His dad had been buried 3 days ago. He was still hurt over that.
After my dad died, yeah, I got on the hard stuff. I was doing it all, coke, pills, whatever I get my hands on pretty much.
Billy called up here and he said, I'll bury you beside your cold dead daddy, you motherfucker.
I just said, man, you need to come up here. Bring everything you got.
And Brandon said, okay. He said, we'll see. And it was right here. He hung his phone up. He walked out that door.
He was done behind me, within probably 10 feet of me, pointing the gun right at me. I said, Brandon, what are you going to do, shoot me?
He did.
Pulled the trigger and it blew my chin off.
Bruh.
Like a stick of dynamite.
He raised the gun up and turned his head and hollered, ah! Shut his eyes and pulled the trigger again. Blow my neck open. He seen me trying to raise up.
Still alive.
Took a gun on the window like that, took aim and
with
shot
no
again.
No scar.
hit me in the shoulder and twisted me back around again.
Your shoulders look fine.
And it blowed this part of my skin up over my eyeball. I couldn't see all this side, so I thought it was gone. And then I seemed like when I was moving this side, I could feel my eye under my skin. So I was trying to adjust my skin to get back to that hole right there. And finally I done it and I could see light. So I wiped it off like that.
Police say the teenager shot his uncle, stole his aunt's car, and then took off.
And it was right here. He hung his phone up. He walked out that door. 15 minutes later, Billy Hastings was laying up there putting his face back together. So you tell me who got the better end of that deal. You know what I mean?
I don't know, bro.
But it didn't end there. He set the car on fire, and the clock started ticking on what would turn out to be a long, intense standoff with police.
I thought I killed Billy, and I didn't know for sure where I shot him, but I thought he was dead, so, I thought, they ain't gonna take me out alive. I ended up shooting at the cops from
the scariest. He's doing life. He's 100% doing life. That's attempted murder and attempted murder on an officer. But the scariest thing you can ever hear is a white boy saying, "You're not gonna take me alive," because y'all mean that shit. Niggas that say that shit and don't mean it. We'll just say that shit just to scare you. And when the shit gets real, we'll turn ourselves in. But you white boys are fucking crazy. When y'all say not gonna take us alive, y'all mean it.
November 21st to the 22nd at 4:30 that morning when they apprehended me. It was one hell of a night. I just went on a rampage pretty much.
Hell
no. I wasn't thinking. My family, I don't know why I did it really. It just happened. They say they forgive me, but
they don't.
I shot dude in the face. And then again, they help, I've been around them all my life. So I'm sure they still got love for me, but, I terrorized them pretty much, and I'm sure they hate me for that.
No matter what, there's a part in me that, says, well, he gets out of prison, I've got to kill this boy. But then there's my heart tells me, man, I can't kill him, because I love him.
I'm getting sentenced on the 16th, and it's really up to the judge what happens to me. But my judge likes me. We get along good, and I think something's good going to happen. I think I'm going to go home on an alternative sentence.
Hell no.
I'm Jessica White, the Dancing Outlaw, and this is Pawnee's Camper Band. They come a long way to play for me tonight. We're going to give you some picking and clicking down on Main Street. Hit it. And this is my daddy's original horseshoe. That came off in his shoes.
I don't know what the hell that shit is.
D-Ray could give the children direction, and when D-Ray died so suddenly, they just weren't prepared for that.
Well, when my father passed away, everybody just went wild.
Nobody tried to control them. Birdie Mae would try, but no luck. They wasn't going to listen to Birdie Mae.
Jesco, he started sniffing that gas and lighter fluid when we shined. And we couldn't do nothing with him.
Well, I've got brain damage on the side of my brain, and I don't know what side, left or right, where I'd huffed gasoline for 10 long years.
The story was that he had huffed so much gasoline that he could tell high test from regular just by the scent.
And it'd eat a hole out my brain. And the doctor told my wife when they come to get me out of the hospital, mental institution, he said, I'm going to tell you, his brain cell is eat up like a pile of cigarette ashes. But I don't know which cell it is in my head.
How do you huff so much gasoline that it literally burns a hole in your fucking head? You got to stop at some point, right?
This man has a lot of issues. You know, he's lost many people that he's loved in his life. He's had a history of depression. He's depressed to this day.
It's like when I laugh, sometimes it's faking. When I'm really sad, I'm trying to do goofy, crazy stuff. And I've doctored myself for a long, long time.
If Jessica White ain't high on drugs, if they ain't high on alcohol, you can't stand to be around him.
I like to get really fucked up, you know, plumb out of the frame, but I can still control myself. I just like to dance and have a good time. Till somebody fucks with me the wrong way, then I'm all to pieces. You know, I can't control it then.
He can be looking at you and be happy 1 minute and snap the next and ready to fucking blow your brains out. The next and ready to fucking blow your brains out.
Is that a fucking monkey's asshole? Oh, it says aloha. Very classy.
A family now get a tattoo of both peoples alike.
I believe we are done.
So this is what Ron White was doing before he got famous?
See how you like it. When I'm in my Elvis mood, I'm in a good mood. I'm getting plastered and ripped out of the frame, and I'm singing, having a good time for everybody, and letting the good times roll, and everybody's happy, and everybody loves it. When I see you laugh, it makes me happy. And then when I'm mad, I feel like I am Charles Manson. I can't stop killing you. I'd enjoy killing people, cutting them up, shooting them, whatever. It wouldn't make no difference, because then I would have nothing to lose anyway. It's like the dead killing the dead.
Christ!
Now present to you, Dirty Toe Railroad Band and Just Toe Line.
I don't feel really human, but I know I am. Because I'm so famous, I hardly could ever, get out. That scares me and makes me paranoid. Sometimes knowing I'm famous, don't know is this real or am I just carrying on?
Like I've said before, he's Appalachian royalty. You have half of the people truly love him as an entertainer. There's a vast majority that just want to see the spectacle of Jessica White. He is pressured by the fan base. He feels this obligation to be that guy for them, and that's going to kill that man. There's people that love Jessica, but they're also fascinated with him to a point that is very disrespectful. You know, obviously go to his home and see what's on the front of his door. It's a different sign every day. He can't even put up a sign that says keep out of this place without a fan coming and taking it down as a souvenir.
This is supposed to be my home, but the way you got to go live here and survive, it is like a prison. You know, in a way, but it's not, just ain't no guards or bars.
I don't think Jessica really wants to be as famous as he could be. I mean, there's a line that he's drawn to keep him independent and to keep him on his own 2 feet and kind of in his world and not their world.
In a way, it makes me feel good to have my own prison. After all, it's private and it keeps me out of the real one. God made everything for a purpose and for a reason. And that's what I'm trying to find, man. And I guess it's to dance and entertain for people and kind of bring laughter to people that's really feeling down, that really enjoys you, likes hanging out with you because you've been yourself and been honest.
Everybody knows I'm crazy, but it keeps me going insane. Thank you. Thank you very much.
She ain't about to make it, bro.
Full of his hoes now. See, they bring your medicine in there and they put it in a little tube and it goes down in this, and then so you'll get your medication. Huh?
I ain't snoring.
I know you ain't snorting no pills. That's not snorting no pills, Ma. Hello? Yeah. Yeah. She lost all that blood. She had a stroke. And it paralyzed her right arm and her side of her right face. And her mouth's drawed. They got a tube up her nose going down into her neck because her neck is numb and she can't swallow that good. I'm pretty fucking stressed. I'm losing my mother. And I don't know how I'm going to take it. I don't know what's going to come of it. You might, after tonight, you might not see Mamie again. Then again, you might. But right now, I'm pretty hurt and stressed. I don't give a fuck to go to jail, and I don't care to kill some son of a bitch. Anybody that looks at me wrong, I ain't hurting. Really, in my heart, I'm hurting. Because I'm losing my mom. And that's all the fuck I got.
She says sitting next to her daughters. This is rough though, bro.
Maybe go over here. We're here, Susan. At the hospital. Man, wake up before we get in there.
There's a baby?
Susan, Mom said the baby's not here. Said that CPS has got the baby.
What do you mean that CPS has got the baby? What?
CPS was like, no. We cannot allow this. No.
CPS has got the baby in Boone County. I swear I was just there. I just tried to go see her. CPS has got the baby in Boone County. You gotta get in the car and go with them. No, you have to stay all night.
No, Mom. I'm some strange person, Mom.
Yeah, well, we were to say it, man. We never get to say it.
CPS in Boone County's got the baby. I was just there trying to visit her. I was just trying. Do you want to go use Pete's phone, Frank's phone to try and call your mom? He's over here in the parking lot. Come on.
Who's the parking lot? I just run up there in traffic and they can just kill me.
No, don't do that,
Bruh, no.
Let's talk. See if we can talk. Can you turn that off, please, man? It ain't talk, please. Let's talk. We're gonna figure out something sounds like the state take it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I'm fucking enthralled now. Are we getting this baby back? What's up?
It's not making no sense to me. Hello? Sorry
about you. Go ahead, little over here.
Wait.
Don't give me a quesadilla. The steak and cheese fajita only with cheese and steak only.
We don't have fajitas.
You don't have fiestas?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Why is it on your side if you don't have it?
Are you talking about gorditas?
Y'all have mozzarella cheese sticks?
Hell no.
Give me 2 tacos, 1 soft shell, 1 hard, please. Could you repeat that order back to me?
Yes, I got that for quesadilla. Steak gordita with just steak and cheese.
She didn't even listen to the order.
Renee!
Get out and knock on the window. Child, come here.
Son!
Child, come here.
Hey, Tanner!
Oh,
They
man.
took her baby. She had her baby. CPS took her.
What?
Fine, her. You
They
about
took
to
her
go to
baby.
get that baby for what, buddy? Shit. Thank you. Don't give me that lucky bitch. Then I'll smack that crown off your face.
Bruh.
I know. But you can't let it get to you, you know that.
She done, man, this is...
They can only hold it for so many days, and they gotta hand it back over to you. They can't just stab it. The reason why they did it, they probably found drugs in it. You want trouble here, and you will the very best go with me. Mom, I'm taking Judy up. You don't have to worry about this shit. I need a Corona. I gotta get the fuck out of here. My nerves are tore up. Now, you see all three of us girls? The biggest, the meanest,
and baddest.
there you go. Now, you see us now? We look pretty goddamn good. But when we leave this bar, we're gonna come in like this. Who's gonna fucking pack me in? All right, girls, you ready? Let's rock it. We're ready.
How much... Do they have money to get fucked up every day?
We got some special people in the house tonight. Miss Mamie White, Miss Kirk White, Miss Sue Bob with the titties. That woman's got the prettiest titties I ever seen. This is her favorite song, and they gonna shake their ass and shake their titties.
Oh. Oh man, imagine going to the spot and these are the bad bitches.
We raised our own vegetables. Cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, lettuce, corn, beets, spinach.
Wait, are they cutting up lines?
We also raised hogs to get our meat. Any piece of hog you can eat. I'm talking about from
I can't show this.
To its asshole. Daddy was a very, very strict father. But he wasn't a mean father. He was just a disciplined father. And then we all turned out to be fucking criminals. And it ain't really his fault because he done his damn job. My daddy had 14 cancers cut out of him. And he wore a closet bag right here. I was 10-year-old. He started taking me to bars with him. Because Daddy would get drunk, start a fight. And then I say, look, motherfucker, this is my father. You hit him, you better hit me. I said, because he's got bowels here. He can't get hit in the stomach. When you hit him, I'm going to fucking bust your brains out for a pool stick. I always carry a pool stick. I always drink a beer in a bottle. I can always break the bottle and shut the neck in your fucking heart, or I can always back you up and get you the fuck out of my face.
Hell no.
My favorite verse is Matthew 21:22. And whatever things you ask in prayer about believing, you will receive, but you've got to believe it.
Bro, I don't think God has anything to do with what's going on here,
no
bro.
matter how hard things is down on me.
Don't put none of this on God, not my God.
I'm still believing.
Put this shit on the white Jesus.
I believe that God's saying, hey, look how much you love this baby. 3 days to Sun Patrol, 3 months to a year. Get your shit together.
She says that she's high on cocaine.
Well, we're in Lincoln County on Bodger Road. Going to pick up Charlie Green, which could be my husband, which is my husband. And here is the commandment he broke. Shit. I'm gonna kill him is what I'm gonna do.
Read the 6th commandment.
Jesus Christ.
Chris! Ah, you little prick. I'm looking for Charles.
Let's go get him. Charles is somewhere.
Yeah, where the motherfucker? Well, we went to Lincoln County looking for Charles. We did not find him. You don't tell me what to do, bitch! So, when we come back to Madison, we call, which is his girlfriend, the one he has the baby by. Is Charles over there? The fun's just getting ready to start, honey. Believe that.
Bruh, Charles is about to, bruh. You need to be in the woods, Charles. Because this bitch is coming and she got your cousin and the camera crew with her. Lucy's husband, Charles. Uh-oh.
I go them down, a couple wires, come back here. Wait, where you going? You leaving or where you going?
Get in the fucking house.
Yes.
You dirty, rotten,
Bruh.
You shut the fuck up. You always run your mouth.
Oh, be easy.
I ain't around for you. Get the hell out of here. That beer is fake. Get the hell out of here.
Oh, goddamn here. Let's get it.
Hey, that shit'll melt, man. Get the Move it, Chris.
I'm trying.
I'm not playing for you two fucking retards.
I drink a lot of whiskey, I'm smoking all the time, and I'm getting fucked up every goddamn night. Everybody's doing cocaine and starting up fights, and I'm living fast and hard and dying young with my goddamn loaded fist fury.
So is that dude just famous for his dancing? He doesn't play any instrument. He just does the little fucking tapping with no taps on his shoes.
Dying young with my goddamn loaded fist fury. Doing what I do, and I'm spitting in your face, cause I'm dominating you. Living hard and doing time, and I don't give a fuck. And I've been beat down and thrown around, and now you're out of luck and punch. Fight, fuck. Punch. Fight, fuck.
You wait till I get back online. Ain't not, there'll be a hell fight. You ain't going back home, I'm sorry to tell you. Oh, yeah, I am. No, you're not. Be goddamn. No, you're stuck with full Mousy tonight. Mousy's getting dick tonight. God damn. Hell no.
Mousy's getting dick
No.
tonight. He's crying.
Be your cock later. No, I will. No, you ain't. Before the night's over with. The hell you will.
He's crying, bruh. He's like, I'm gonna take you home. She's like, no. Mousy's getting dick tonight.
Be goddamn. No, you're stuck with full Mousy tonight. Mousy's getting dick tonight.
Mind you, the cousin is sitting next to her.
God.
Also, her daughter's in the car, possibly driving.
God damn. Hell no. Yes. No. Be your cock later. No, I will. No, you ain't. Before the night's over with. The hell you will.
Bruh.
Give me a kiss. Quit, man. Give her a kiss. Give me a fucking kiss. Girl, stupid. No, quit. Quit. No, quit. Chris, you motherfucker. God damn you. Quit. Quit.
She's got the chest
All
in.
right, quit.
mean it.
Good.
Like you mean it. Do it like you mean it, Charles.
Is this still cheating? Or is this sexual assault?
Quit, goddammit. Get her done.
Punch. Fight. And fuck.
All right. Okay. Now we got that all accomplished. Now what?
Wait.
Okay,
Did they fuck in the car?
I got a buzz.
I'd never get married. Never.
Come on, we're getting ready to take you in the store that we got married in.
What do you mean the store they got married in? What?
Come down here, take her medicine up at this pharmacy.
Lord type 10s, 90, and 60 purple Xanaxes. So we get the medicine, we come out here in a truck, we crush 4 up, we snort them.
You think I wasn't fucked up? Yeah, I was fucked up.
The pharmacist was a preacher, a pastor or whatever, and they took us over to the flower department and married us. What the fuck? I wanted to get married.
That's right.
No way it's legal.
Part that did. God. Do you regret it?
Hell yeah.
He thinks he's going home when he gets back to Boone County, but I got news for him, he's not. Holding him hostage.
Man, it's 3 or 4 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Charles is getting in my bed, and Christopher's getting on the couch.
Yeah, bro, he ate that pussy. But he does still sleep with his other girl. Bruh. They just fucking...
The whites are a product of the mountain culture. And this is the same type of culture that spawned the Hatfield-McCoy feud, for example. They come from a time and a place where they were isolated. They were isolated by geography. They were isolated by culture.
There you go. Well, you know what? Ain't no sort of beep, beep.
West Virginia has been owned for almost all of its existence by wealthy interests outside this state. It's like some African nations that European nations go and exploit the natural resources, take all the wealth, and then leave.
May I have your attention, please? Thank you for coming to the 15th annual Coal Miners Memorial Service.
It's good money. It's West Virginia. You're living in West
It's
Virginia.
West Virginia, buddy.
You're going to be a miner.
Coal mining is that's the best job in West Virginia right now.
Yeah, and all the bitches love coal miners. Well, I ain't gonna lie to you.
They do.
Let us pray. We thank you, Heavenly Father, for this opportunity to pray for the families of those who have lost someone in a mining accident in the most recent year.
You go on the ground, you don't have to come down the next night. The same in the morning.
You be a stupid motherfucker if you didn't think he's gonna die.
You watched your fellow get covered up in a slate fall. He's dead. He's just taken out of the mines. It's just another day in the mines.
When you go in that hole, man, it's going to cave in, or could it blow in, or could it drown, or get electrocuted. Those 4 things major happen to you.
People have been working in one of the most dangerous occupations that there is.
Bruh.
It creates a certain fatalism and lack of the fear of death. That type of thinking is pervasive. It's a sense of hopelessness because you don't find a whole lot of optimism about the future.
Those value systems were passed down generation to generation.
Let a piece of cornbread land on a shelf. Let a piece of cornbread land on a shelf. If you want any more, you can sing it yourself. Crown home, crown home.
My father, D. Ray White, worked in a coal mines. Then he got sick, then he couldn't work no more in the mines.
When D-Ray was coming along, coal mines paid people script. When you worked for a certain coal company, you got their script. You had to go buy from their company store. And so really a dollar in script only bought you 30 cents in groceries, okay? I mean,
Wait. 1 pound box of candy, 29 cents. 1 large box of soap chips. What are soap chips? 29 cents. 1 quart jar dill pickles, 18 cents. New line spring shoes, full line of Easter candies.
you were just enslaved by the coal company. So D-Ray sees all this. He sees politicians, sheriffs, coal companies doing it. What's wrong with D-Ray doing it to help his family along?
I heard that D-Ray saw how the coal companies were ripping people off, and he decided if everyone else were cheaters and crooks, he was going to try and work the system just like the coal companies did.
Well, if you don't do it, the other fella will. Everybody does it, so why can't we do it?
D-Ray was a master. D-Ray understood the Social Security system better than most attorneys. He got all of his kids crazy checks, as they say.
My father signed me up on a check, I think, when I was about 11 or 12 and stuff, and I've been getting it ever since.
I get a goddamn check from the governor saying that I am fucking certified crazy.
Why are you crazy?
Because I want to be.
That has really been a problem with the white family, is the entitlement. It's the entitlement type of culture and the disability culture. And that's led in a lot to what they are now.
You mean awesome people?
That's right.
They don't expect a whole lot out of life, and they live for the immediate.
Well, I was born a coal miner's daughter in a cabin on a hill in Butcher Holler.
Here, it's just like you're just waiting around for everything to get worse.
God. It's like if all the members of Charlie's fucking Angels just did meth.
Here, it's just like you're just waiting around for everything to get worse and everything to end.
That's Charlie.
Sad.
Not much is left but the poor.
That's Bosley.
Nothing lives there anymore except the memories of coal miner's daughter. Hell yeah! Thank you.
All right, just don't be high at the hearing and then maybe.
Not getting the baby.
Let me go down here and kill a motherfucker, and I probably won't even have to go to court or nothing. I'm walk scot-free.
Son of a bitch, they done had it all planned out. It's messed up, man.
I feel like the plan was, I bet she's going to show up high. Just show the judge that when she gets there. And then she showed up high and drunk and was just like, all right, well, fucking, I want my baby. Ma'am, are you intoxicated right now? I want my fucking baby. You gonna give me my fucking baby? And then they were like, escort this woman out the court. And she took like 5 guards with her. It was an amazing feat of strength.
Regardless of what one thing about it, I like to fight and I'm a hell of a fighter. So I'm not going to give up. I don't give up as easy. Hey, Penny. How you been doing? I don't care where it is. It doesn't matter to me. As long as I can. Single, unemployed, a prescription fraud. No, I haven't been charged with it. Every day, Vicodin and a couple Xanax, and I've smoked weed. What's PCP? No, I don't do angel dust. Okay, I sure appreciate it. Okay, bye.
Did you say no, she doesn't do anal?
Sure appreciate it. No, I don't do angel dust.
Oh, angel dust.
Okay, I sure appreciate it. Okay, bye. She's gonna get me straight in on Monday.
She'll do anything and everything and all she can before she goes out of here. Especially pills and stuff.
I have to admit it, if there's a pill laid out there, I'm gonna do it. Because I know I only got 48 hours to do it in.
What do you mean? No, that doesn't mean.
This bottle is Sue Burke's last party for rehab. We're having her one last party before she goes to rehab at the bowling alley in Chapmanville, West Virginia. And I signed everyone's name on it that drank out of it. That way I'm going to keep it treasure. That way when Kurt comes out straight and clean, I'm going to say, remember this.
Can I say one thing? Fuck you, Dennis.
What the fuck is that?
Heard about a wild, wild party. I was there last night. Everybody but when they left, they was a sight. All my letters that I had suddenly turned to fright.
Really had to pay.
It was a wild party. Now I know we were lucky to be alive.
Whoa!
I ain't going to rehab. I don't need no fucking rehab.
Let's.
I'm in Lake and Correctional Facility. I'm done. Now it's time to party.
I've got to delete this fucking VOD.
Oh, sick, sober and sorry, broke, disgusted and sad. Sick, sober and sorry, but look at the fun that I had. I met with a guy.
I hate rehab.
Well, sometimes you gotta do things in life you don't want to do.
Flip off Dennis rehab.
Let's drop Dennis. He ain't in his picture no more.
Dennis is an idiot.
Yeah, that's true.
Take me to Dennis so I can blow his head off.
Tyler, don't be saying that. They're recording it. You want to go to jail?
Dennis, man! Blow his head off.
You tired? We'll take that sweater off. We gotta go to Beckley and drop me off, and then y'all come back.
Why do we gotta go to Beckley?
Cause I gotta go over and stay, Dad.
Forever.
No. You know what rehab is?
No. Can I stop at the dollar store for a little bit?
No, we gotta go.
Can we stop at the dollar store, bruh? What? Is that like going on a trip?
Where you going, Susan?
Rehab.
Rehab? Can I go?
Rehabilitation center.
Well,
Charlie's been in this family for many years.
Me and Susan, we've been around the horn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go or not?
Oh,
You
no.
go with, or can't you take the hit?
Yeah.
What? He going with her? Is he gonna try to get some pussy before? Like, did you see the way he was looking at her? He was looking at her like she was a goddamn piece of steak. Like, literally, you just picked up this nigga on your way to rehab. How is that the start of a relationship?
Had the rehab. And Steve's going to take us to where the rehab is.
Get straight out.
Her ex-husband. Been in the family for many years. He's a good fella and a hard worker, and he'll always stay in the family. It's like Charlie.
What?
Come on.
This is her childhood sweetheart and like...
Stay in the family. It's like Charlie.
the two fucking biggest idiots that I've ever seen in my life. We got the one that married her and the one that's still sticking around even when he didn't marry her. They're both probably fucking her. And like, man, I just feel sorry for everybody involved in this.
Come on, turkey.
Let's go. Come on,
Kid,
hurry.
I'd cover my face if I were you too. Nah, don't do it. You packed him into the car too? How many of them? They're packed in the car like Puerto Ricans. We got two of her fucking husbands. Okay. Okay, so we got two of her fucking husbands. We've got like two different kids. And just, I thought he was gonna bring his own car or something. No, apparently not. This is all a trip to take her to rehab.
How long you got to be in rehab?
I can say 3 months. I can say
3 months?
I can say 6 months. I can say up to 2 years.
Well, who decides the time?
Me.
You better not go in there one fucking day and come out.
I'm not.
I'll kick your ass.
I got to do this.
Well, who told you got to do it?
I did.
You did. You might as well look at this deal as your last chance.
I am. That's what I'm saying.
So this dude in the back is super cucked right now. They just went and picked him up, and he had no clue there was another guy coming. He was just like, "Want to come on and drop her off at rehab?" Well, yeah, I think I got some time. Where we going now? Oh, we're going to go pick up her husband. What? Well, ex-husband. And now they're both sitting next to each other, except he's just fucking curled up with her, which I guess means he's winning. I don't know. I don't think anybody's winning in this scenario. I'm going to be honest.
You might as well look at this deal as your last chance.
I am. That's what I'm saying.
God damn.
At this light up here, you're going to go straight through and you'll be right at FMRS. You're here. You up for it? Let it begin.
You got no other choice.
He doesn't want to see him crying. You think little homie's crying? now the mask looks extra sad for some reason. All right, cut to her getting out. 5 days later. Sue Bob, is that a person or is that two people? Arise for her son Brandon's sentencing. Oh, that's the dude that shot her fucking, that's the dude that shot his uncle. Pelotons. Bro, they gonna give him life. Life or 30 years. No less than 20 years. Come on. Yeah, they gave him like 30 years or life. What they give him? Brandon received 50 years. Bruh, she's not seeing him come out. There's no way she's making it 50 more years on this earth. Bruh, oh man. He'll be eligible for parole in 25. Bruh. You know what's the craziest thing about that is he thought, he was like, I think, my judge is pretty cool. I think he's just gonna give me, like a suspended sentence or something. What? Nah, bruh. 25 years.
Be 47 years old when he gets out.
That can't be right. He's not. No, she's doing
Be
it.
47 years old when he gets.
Okay, so she's using the 25 number, baby. He's not gonna get out at the first parole thing.
Out.
What's 47 minus 25? That is 7. That's 2 for 22. Yeah, he's not gonna get out at. No, it's not happening.
I'll be dead and gone.
Oh, she doesn't even think she lasting 25 years. I gave her the benefit of the doubt for the 50.
Young boy like that, man. Life wasted. If he'd have killed him, he probably got a lesser time.
Way down in
So can anybody
West
answer me?
Virginia.
Because all he does is tap dancing, right?
Yeah, there's some people who are one of a kind. They don't need nothing from nobody, 'cause they're already doing fine. You got her if she raised over 24 of her own and had to watch her husband die. But she's always fighting hard and living off the land.
I'm gonna ask again.
And
Because
when
it stuns
she's
me.
done living in this world, you know the Lord's gonna take her by her hand. And old Amy, you know she's still raising hell. And the legend of D-Ray White will never die like a rebel yell.
They dug their own mom's
Yeah,
grave.
the legend of D-Ray White will never die like a rebel yell.
They buried her herself? That's kind of badass. R.I.P.
This is Bandytown. This is my family cemetery, and this is my brother's grave here, Dorsey. One at Bloody Springs out killed himself. And over through here is my daddy's grave.
Wait a second, did you say your brother?
My brother's grave here, Dorsey. One at Bloody Springs out killed himself. And over through here is my daddy's grave, Donald Ray White. Someone took a chisel to. This right here is my sister's grave, Ona Fontaine. She was next to me, and a beautiful girl. And she got slain and killed in Cleveland by her ex-husband that she divorced. And this grave here, slain and killed in Cleveland by her ex-husband that she divorced. And this grave here is my other sister's, Virginia. And she was pregnant at the time she was killed in a car wreck. Both my sisters was. But this is my sister's grave, and like I said, it's been a long time since I've been up here. Because I kind of really knocked off and lived my own world on account of the, shit was going down, Some families just can't get it together.
But it seems like people in the White family, a lot of them died younger than other people.
I don't know if it's the sin or the thing that bothers them that lives in them, or the demon that they carry, or what it is. But it's just strange how everything had happened in our family. It seems like it's my life, our lives has just been a party. And we're just living like it's a story that we're already dead, but we're still alive too to get to tell about. Something of that nature, and it's weird. And I still, this day, ain't figured out how come all this stuff's going down.
She out? How long was she in? This better be a year. She was on some serious shit. She needs at least a year.
I'm at Pine Haven. It's a rehab, long-term rehab. I've been clean for 3 months.
Oh no.
That's my 24-hour coin. That's my 30-day coin. And that's my 60-day coin. I come to get Tyler today. He's going to spend the next 5 months with me over there.
You never play for me.
I'm very torn. Okay, so it's either leave him in West Virginia with his family. I mean, I guess it's West Virginia regardless, but leave him with his family or bring him to a facility filled with drug addicts. But his family is also a facility filled with drug addicts. At least the ones in the rehab are trying to get clean. I don't know. This is a scratch. I don't know which is better. Okay.
We'll play in the park. How about I sit there?
There's a park by there?
There's a playground, but Tyler, Mom can't get in them no holes and stuff and crawl. I might get stuck in them.
You will leave me.
I'm not going to leave you.
You always do.
I'm not going to leave you.
You left me last time.
Why do you always remind me of that? I've told you I'm sorry like a million times.
No, you haven't. You only started.
Okay. I'm really, really sorry for ever leaving you anywhere. I'm really sorry for never playing your game with you.
That's better.
Mom's really sorry.
I'll say it again.
I'm sorry, Tyler. Okay, I'm so sorry.
You don't have to say I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Will you ever forgive me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aww.
What?
Nothing. Dunn County's my downfall. I love it, but if I'm here too long, it's like, it's my hole, and it sucks me in. Fucks me up.
Because of her success in rehab, Kirk is now allowed to visit her daughter, Monica, on weekends.
Kirk's got some problems. And that's it.
Good. Mommy, come eat now.
Uh-uh.
Come on.
You done? Thank you, Tyler. Saved by Tyler.
Well, we're ending on a good note, I'm guessing. Oh, wait, this isn't over. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Oh, man, this is not a good ending. This is not a good note. Oh, maybe it is. Look.
Sad. You know, we're all gonna die. We're gonna all have to be risen and judged. You go this way and you go this way. You don't live for the Lord, and you're gonna go that way to hell.
Is she talking to me about living for the Lord?
You on the cross. You don't want to serve Him, then when you die, you're gonna have to pay your consequences like me. I'm gonna burn like the rest, I guess.
Oh shit! No, she knows what's up. That was the most OG shit I ever heard. She just flipped the whole script on me. I thought she was about to start preaching to me about some bullshit.
I'm gonna burn like the rest, I guess.
That's an OG bitch right there. Mad respect.
We all going to hell. You know we are if we ain't saved Christians.
But this is a very bleak note to go off on.
It's scary.
At your funeral, what do you want people to do?
Party their balls off, blow pot in my face and snort pills on my head and fucking rock and roll, baby.
Oh, bro. She is responsible for these shit.
Do you think life's a good thing or a bad thing?
I ain't never fucking seen it being good. Come in this world for nothing, I guess I'll die with nothing. At least the world knows who the fuck we are.
The world knows who you are now, but I feel like before this documentary, it was just West Virginia. Jesus Christ. I was gonna watch a little bit of that, but we ended up watching a lot of it of that.
West Virginia respect, they will help. And yeah, sometimes we get a little rowdy, sometimes we get a little reckless, but you know, just good-hearted people.
So what do you think is needed in Appalachia?
Bruh, could you imagine what would happen to Pretty Bald Man? Bruh, Kirk would fuck him raw, bruh. Who's the bitch that kidnapped her ex? She would fucking put that bald head directly inside of her pussy. 100%.
I think is needed in Appalachia.
I gotta take a dab. I would like to.
Better leadership, I think. Pride. Not a lot of folks are proud of who they are.
They're not proud here. I thought Appalachian people were very proud.
Well, the older generation is. But a lot of the younger generation, you know, they've kind of lost their way a little bit.
Why do you think they're not proud?
Because people's never taught them.
Spot.
People's never taught them where they come from, where they,
dirt and just
how
meth
resilient they actually are.
and coal.
You know?
Right.
Because our ancestors, at least mine, speaking for mine, I'm a direct descendant of Viking kings. All the kings in Southwest.
Direct descendant of Viking kings. Look at him. cut to Thor, Odin, and then it's this motherfucker. Like, what?
West Virginia is descended from Bjorn Ironside. First king in America was a guy named Geron Sweenus Bjornsson. He got the last name King as a nickname, as an epithet, given to him because he was in the Swedish army, and he was the bastard son of a noble from the House of Munza.
Mm-hmm.
And he came to Pennsylvania in the 1620s. Now his descendants actually moved south. His great-grandson, Lieutenant Matthias Keene, ended up founding Keene Mountain. And he was a soldier in the Continental Army. I mean, badass people. Very badass people.
Makes you proud to be a descendant of that, right?
Yeah.
It's why we have to keep that lineage fucking pure by just banging every female that comes out of our own generation, right? So if you have a sister, we don't necessarily like to do the sister fucking like they say. But if you get a cousin, right, you could have cousins fuck. And it will still, as long as they're first cousins, it will still keep the generation pure and the babies less wide-eyed. I don't think, bruh.
You got that was that was instant, man. That was allowed. I got this. Oh my God.
I just hooked into a giant and lost him. Lost him. Oh,
You lost him again.
The Romans just copied the Greeks' homework and made it a little different.
Who are you a bigger fan of, the Romans or the Greeks?
Oh.
Somebody smarter than you told you that, didn't they? Because the way you said
Again.
that. The way you said that was like out of nowhere.
The Romans
just trying to make it.
Just copied the Greeks' homework and made it a little different.
The Romans just copied the Greeks' homework and made it a little different. Oh, really? Who's your favorite Greek scholar or Roman scholar?
You're a bigger fan of the Romans or the Greeks?
Oh, Greeks, 100%. I kind of do have a little bit of beef against the Romans.
You have beef against the Romans?
A little bit.
Why?
Because what they did to the Germanic people. Not just Germanics, but the Celts too. The mass genocide, man. They got them back. Special Battle of Teutoburg Forest, 85 AD. You know the...
Right, it's like he knows very specific, like, facts. He's like, yeah, Battle of Teutoburg Forest. You know, I was like, all right, I'm assuming that's the fact that you memorized.
The whole story of Arminius.
You are way more up on this stuff than me.
Arminius was a Germanic auxiliary for the Romans.
This motherfucker is super racist. Like, not even, he's like one of those racist guys that'll like try to explain to you, well, you don't understand. See, because there was Jaquinus Aquinas who came up. See, and when he conquered the African fellows back in 1722, see, he did tests, and those tests did show him several differences. Now, what the liberal media is going to do is they're going to tell you ain't no differences. But really, honestly and truly, we should be running them. All of them. Okay? The Asians, they are more like an insect people, okay? You know, they tend to group together and compute things sort of like a hive mind. And we can use that as like a living computer. Skeeter, I'm telling them about the living computer. Oh, you talking about Asians again? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Skeeter. It's like, dude. No, he puts on the glasses. Man, I'd love to debate this dude, honestly.
But he defected and was a general for the Germanic tribesmen. Led them into the Black Forest, set trees ablaze, cut them down, divided up the legionaries. It was a bloodbath. There's a statue of Arminius. Me and my camp, the Lieutenant Colonel Vincent A. Witcher camp, the Sons of Confederate Veterans, we put up the first Confederate statue in Buchanan County last year.
Well, that's just gonna be
my
taken
family
down.
Cemetery. It was at the grave of my fourth great grandmother, Elizabeth Jackson Kelly, and her husband died during the Battle of McDowell in Highland County, Virginia.
So, okay, for many people, when they hear Confederate, all they think is of racism immediately.
Nah, man.
What are your thoughts on that? Like, do you have friends from different ethnicities?
We just wanted the niggers to be slaves. We're not racist.
Yeah,
we just wanted our property, which were people, to be where they have to go, right? I do not have a problem with black people as long as they're doing work for free in the fields, and the lighter ones can be in the house, but they better not look at my goddamn wife. I promise you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't have a problem with anybody. My fourth great grandfather on my dad's side was a black man who fought in the Confederate Army.
So can I tell you about black people who fought in the Confederate Army? They were slaves who had to. It was not by choice.
His name was Private Nathaniel Hawthorne, and he was a sharpshooter for the 37th Virginia Infantry from Russell County. Racism confuses me. It really does. Simply because of the fact that we all come from the same place. First evidence of humanity popped up in Africa about 2 million years ago. That's where humanity come from. We are all humans. That's why racism, I think, is, excuse my French, kind of bullshit. You know, it's made to divide people. It's made to tear people down.
I didn't get my first cell phone until I was 15 years old. I woke up at daylight, went with my papaw. We worked in the garden. When it come hay time, we mowed, tethered, raked, all the hay. I've threw hay bales since I was 8 years old. I've pushed around 4x4 bales of hay, rows. They're like that big around. I've rode them around. I got a dirt bike one time. Messed the wheel up on it. Had to have a whole new chain, had to have a carburetor, everything. Dad looked at me, and it was because he wanted me to have responsibility and work for what I got because I'd appreciate it more. And I had to go out, I weed eated, and then I fixed my motorcycle with the money I made. Anything I've ever had, my dad helped me with one vehicle. He paid half on my first vehicle. That's all he done. From now on, I'm 18 and I've probably had 40 vehicles.
40?
40.
40.
Just trading up. I'd fix them up, sell them. You can ask Zach, that's all I've ever done is work on vehicles. I could take this truck right here, take the motor and transmission out of it tonight, and tomorrow day have everything put back together.
So you're saying kids don't work like you did?
No, they don't. Some of them do. Now, don't get me wrong.
50-50?
Yeah, because nowadays it's like mommy and daddy spoils you. And I guess that's just how it goes. I mean, mean, only that, but a lot of people around here
Nobody's getting spoiled around here, bro.
Like checks. They get checks for Social Security, and that's how the youth is brought up here. They're brought up that, okay, so my mom and dad live this way, so ain't a problem. I can live that way, you know. That's what they think. Okay.
But you guys weren't brought up like that?
No. My mama, I've watched this boy right here with his mama. They completely redone the inside of a house that was from what, 19 or 1800s? Yeah, my house was built in 1910. And I've watched him rebuild that whole house. This man can build anything out of wood. Make you tables, make you chairs, anything you want. He's a woodwork guy. Yeah. But now I'm not gonna lie to you. Schooling, you put a book in front of me, I'm an idiot. I'm in college for 6 months right now. One of my welding classes, I get my diesel, I get my Class A CDLs, and then as soon as I'm done with that, I go straight to work.
And you're really set because less people your age are doing that now, I think, right?
I think that I'm doing it because, in a way, that's the only thing that I know. And I lived paycheck to paycheck growing up. That's how it went. It wasn't because Dad and them couldn't provide for us. It was because my dad was in a bad motorcycle accident, and he couldn't hardly walk. But I want more for my kids than what I had. I'm not going to give them everything. They're still going to have to work for stuff. Like, I didn't go on my first vacation, like an actual vacation, like, let's say to the wilderness, till I was with my best friend, and I earned the money to pay for it.
That was like, we call that camping. I mean, I guess camping can be a vacation, but still.
Because Dad, he couldn't walk around the way that everybody else did, and then I've carried him from inside my house to his truck, set him in his truck, and then carry him from the truck all the way back in the house because he was on a cane. But besides all that, there's kids here that work, and they work their hind end off. But then there's them kids that's privileged that it's because of the Social Security check. Why would you give a drug head Social Security when he's putting all of his money towards something that is tearing this state down? Why would you do that, knowing that they are a drug addict?
So why do you think they do it?
I know at least 20 people that have to go to the methadone clinic every other week just because they're so hooked and they draw Social Security.
All right, guys, Kentucky, 10 minutes that way, but we're not going to make it today because it's getting dark. What an amazing adventure today through Appalachia.
This guy's pretty cool. But again, fucking the whites would fucking run through him like a piece of toilet paper. I'll end this by saying that, you know, there's a weird charm that these guys have. A sense of camaraderie, small community, a sense of love, even between people that don't know each other. Like that one chick picked up her fucking high school sweetheart and her ex-husband on the way to her rehab, and they were just sitting in the car next to each other. I was roasting it, but that's like kind of a beautiful thing to have that sort of community. Yeah. I think everybody deserves a chance, and there needs to be more money put into these kind of areas. Where we get that money from? I mean, how about the top 1%? Anyway, yeah, that is it. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and tune in for more content like this.